Hi, I'm Bill Cooper, your host for Toro's Professional Course Maintenance Series. Today, we'll be taking a look at the Toro Greensmaster Walk-Behind Series, the Greensmaster 500, 800, 1000, and 1600. Rather than show you the mowing techniques using each of the four mowers, we'll be using the Greensmaster 1000 as our operational mower for this video. Any differences between the 1000 and the other walk-behind mowers will be pointed out as we go along. While the greens themselves make up a very small portion of the golf course, there really is no more important area. Because of the low heights of cut required, the right equipment and the right mowing techniques are absolutely critical here. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Using the right equipment and the right mowing techniques to get the best results on greens and other more manicured areas. As you'll see in just a few minutes, the Toro Greensmaster Walk-Behind Series are unlike any greens mowers on the market. Their performance is second to none. Before we take a closer look at these walk-behind mowers, there are a few things that you'll need to take a look at. So, let's get started. First, it's extremely important that you complete the Turf Maintenance Equipment Safety Education program available from your Toro distributor, and read the operator's manual, which is with your course supervisor. The manual includes detailed instructions on safety, operation, and maintenance. This video is not a substitute for the safety education program or a thorough reading of the manual. When operating a mower, it's important to wear substantial leather shoes or work boots and avoid any loose-fitting clothing or jewelry that could get caught in moving parts. Hard hats, safety glasses, and hearing protection are always a good idea and may be required, so make sure you check your local ordinances, insurance, and course regulations. Now that those details are taken care of, we're ready to take a closer look at the Toro Walk Greens Mower Series. Remember, while we're talking about the Greensmaster 1000 here, the same principles apply for the 500, 800, and 1600 as well. The Greensmasters have several important components. The loop handle is unique and helps you control the mower effortlessly. The handle on your 800, 1000, or 1600 is adjustable using this clip. The handle on the 500 is not adjustable. The controls on the Greensmasters include a throttle, a traction clutch lever, and brake. Pull the lever all the way back to set the parking brake. The Greensmaster 500 has a traction clutch bail and throttle only. Here is the rear drive engagement lever. It has two positions, engage and disengage. Pull up on the lever to engage the reel. Push down on the lever to disengage the reel. The Greensmaster 500 has a reel engagement knob. Pull out to engage and push in to disengage. All of the Walk Greens mowers use a recoil starter handle and this red on-off switch. All of the Greensmasters have a fuel shutoff valve. When you're storing or moving the mower without power, this lever should be closed in the up position and opened in the down position before starting the engine. On the Greensmaster 800, 1000, and 1600, the choke lever is located here on the front of the engine. To open the choke, pull forward, and to close, push back. On the 500, the choke lever is on the back of the engine. The grasp basket hooks easily to the front of the mower on mounting pins. Grasp the basket in the center of the lip to slide it on or off. The 800, 1000, and 1600 can be equipped with transport wheels and a kickstand. To lift, push it into position with your foot while pulling up on the handle, like this. To release the kickstand, push the mower forward slightly, then push downward firmly on the handle. The unit must be on the kickstand to remove or install the transport wheels. To remove, simply pivot the locking clip out of the groove and pull the wheel off. To install, pull back on the locking clip and slide the wheel onto the axle until the locking clip engages in the groove. The Greensmaster 500 does not use a kickstand or transport wheels. Always check your mower before leaving the maintenance area. Never check fluids near the greens. If any gas or oil drips, it could kill the grass. To check the engine oil, remove the yellow cap located on the engine and make sure the engine oil is to the full mark. To check the gas, remove the cap from the tank. The fuel level should be filled no higher than the red line on the filler screen. Use only unleaded gas. One last thing before leaving the shop area. Be sure you know today's mowing direction. This information should be available by checking a wall chart, your course's clock system, or by talking with your supervisor. We're now ready to begin operating the Greensmaster. Jeff will be our operator today. He's read the operator's manual, completed the safety education training program, and has performed the preventative maintenance. To start the Greensmaster, make sure the brake is engaged and the clutch lever is in the disengaged position and the real drive lever in the disengaged position. Open the fuel shutoff valve. Turn the red on-off switch on and move the throttle control forward to the fast position. The choke lever should be half open when you're starting a cold engine. If the engine is already warmed, you may not need to use the choke. Slowly draw the recoil starter handle until it stops. Then pull to start the engine. Adjust the choke to smooth the engine's idling speed as it warms up. To move off, disengage the brake and move the traction engagement lever forward. Now you're ready to load your Greensmaster to transport out to the first green. When transporting any of the Walkmore series, use a cart like the Toro Greensmaster transport cart. If using any other means of transport, make sure the mower is secure and does not bounce around. This is a precision piece of mowing equipment and can come out of adjustment if not transported or unloaded properly. And remember to shut the fuel off when transporting. When you reach the green, unload the Greensmaster. Raise the mower using the kickstand and remove the transport wheels by releasing the spring-held retaining clip and pulling the wheel off the axle. Before you start mowing, make a visual inspection of the green and remove the flag. Remember, even small items like spikes or coins can damage the reel blades. When you're ready, start the engine. Engage the reel drive to begin. Adjust the throttle control so that you're moving at a comfortable walking pace for you. The reel speed is directly proportional to the throttle speed. This means the Greensmaster's clip rate remains the same regardless of your normal walking speed. Generally, the first mowing pass is directly over the hole, establishing a straight edge for you to follow. Some courses prefer that you start at one side of a green, mowing back and forth passes from one side to the other. Your supervisor will tell you which method to use. The grass basket has molded stripes along the top sides. These line-of-sight guides show you the edge of your previous cut. You want enough mowing overlap to avoid skips, but not excessive overlapping. During straight-ahead mowing, Place your hands where they feel most natural, either on the two sides or on the horizontal bar. You'll notice and appreciate the smooth, self-propelling drive as you mow. The dual drive transmission helps the Greensmaster mow in straight lines with minimal effort on your part. Turning at the end of your pass can be done one of two ways: with a wide turn or with a whip turn like this. And be careful not to tear any turf. After getting more accustomed to the Greensmaster, you may prefer the whip turn, since it increases your mowing efficiency, and you'll find the loop handle helps you leverage the mower for the next pass. If people come in or near the area where you're operating, stop the machine and don't start up again until the area is cleared. If something gets stuck in the reel during operation, immediately stop the reel and move off the green. Then stop the machine, disconnect the spark plug wire, and remove the basket. Never reach into a reel with your bare hands. Remove the foreign object with a stick or other tool and report this to your mechanic so he can check for damage. After the green is cut, finish with a single pass around the edge, a perimeter or cleanup cut. This establishes a clean edge between the collar and the green. When the grass basket needs emptying, move off the green and engage the parking brake. Shut off the engine, disengage the reel, and remove the grass basket carefully. And scatter them using a circular motion so the grass doesn't clump in one area. Remember that accidents can happen to anyone. The most common causes are excessive speed, sudden turns, terrain, not stopping the engine, and drugs, which impair your alertness. Cold capsules or prescription drugs may cause drowsiness, as can alcohol and other drugs. Stay alert and stay safe. Failure to do so could result in serious injury. Remember, it's your job to take care of both the green and the machine. Never stop the Greensmaster on a green with the reels operating, or the green could be damaged. Never stop on a wet green, or the machine may leave marks or indentations. After mowing, always clean the machine and check it over. First, turn off the engine and engage the brake. Clean around the engine with compressed air. Then hose it down with a low-pressure stream of water. Don't aim water directly onto the engine or bearings. Proper lubrication should occur after cleaning to minimize corrosion. The cutting unit and traction unit have a number of grease fittings. Refer to your owner's manual for locations of these fittings. To lubricate a fitting, first wipe it off, then pump grease into the fitting and wipe off any excess grease. If you're asked to perform any additional maintenance, refer to your operator's manual, which also includes fluid specifications and change intervals, or ask your maintenance supervisor for assistance. If anything sounds funny, feels different, or smells unusual, bring it to the attention of your maintenance supervisor immediately. Use common sense, and please remember the following points. Read the operator's manual. This videotape is not a substitute. Your Greensmaster is a precision mower, so treat it with caution and respect. Practice under supervision until you're familiar with the Greensmaster's operation. Most accidents are caused by speed, terrain, not stopping the engine, and drugs. Use caution at all times and dress properly. Stop mowing when people are near the mowing area. Check the fluids every day before operating. And bring the Greensmaster to your supervisor if anything seems unusual. Follow these simple procedures and your Greensmaster will do everything you need it to do. I'm Bill Cooper. Thank you for your attention and for joining me for a look at the Toro Greensmaster Walk Behind series.